verse. Add value to my work, check the volume on my work. You get what you give, and I'm loving all the perks. Eazy gift and the curse, make them check another verse.
What's good, world? Easy said, then done. I know it's been a little minute. Um, just living lifing as it does. You got a regular 9 to 5. You got to find the energy and the motivation to do these. I love doing them though, so it ain't gonna stop. It might just slow down a little bit. But today, I want to do hip hop 101. I like to call these episodes because more times than not, with today's how hip hop is. And when I say that, I mean it's still alive and well. But you got guys that know how to access it, guys that don't. Then you got the generational gap. And just because a dude's older rapper, the younger audience might just want to exclude Buddy because they felt like he already had his time, and then they only want to listen to the younger rappers. But sometimes that don't be the case. Sometimes you got young boys that they just want to hear shit. But it does help when it's kind of that middle of the ground of artists that he might not be a baby as far as really young, but he's not like the legends. He's not, Jadakiss and dudes that have been around since the 90s, early 2000s. So, but this one, I don't want to say he's the middle of the pack, but I've been heard of this man. I've been done videos on him. You know what I mean? West Coast. I live in Miami, right? So this one-on-one uh this one-on-one concept been executed because Florida boys want to hear Florida shit. For real. They love their state, their city. Miami niggas love Miami, Broward niggas love Broward. Sometimes there's a exchange of a Miami nigga, they fuck with like Kodak, he from Broward. So he's South Florida. So we love that kid, right? Uh but some do and some don't. Now I'm not speaking for everybody. It's just my overall. This is always just opinion. And that's what the internet is. It be opinions. For some of y'all that swear motherfuckers got all the answers. They don't. Right? It's an opinion. It's their view. You can go all research or whatever when they want to tell you about something, but at the end of the day, it's opinions. Um, I educate dudes all the time on where hip hop is, right? And dudes, when it come to me, right, I done lived all over the United States. I grew up in Tennessee. But I was born in New York. And sometimes people can get past, once I bring up New York, it's like, that's all you hear. I tell you, I lived in Tennessee over 15 years. But I say I lived in New York, I was born there, and I left as a baby, but y'all be stuck on that. But that's not the point. The point is sometimes in New York, they want to hear it already. People got issues with where a nigga from when it comes to listening to rap. Before you just listen and decide if you like it or not. That's part of this new era we going through. So me, I'm always making my point to when you want to think, just because I got this little bit of New York history, even though I grew up on Tennessee, down south, niggas, just as much as I listen to New York too. I listen to MCs. Like my moving around a lot made me listen to everybody. That's just me. If you tell me something else, you don't know me. Straight up. Just you don't know me. Cause I always tell dudes right now, my LA niggas are spitting. LA niggas been spitting. I was a Nipsey fan when Nipsey was around. God bless him. You know what I mean? That man was making outstanding music. You know what I mean? TDE with the Black Hippie 4, which is Schoolboy, Absol, J Rock, and K Dot. You know what I mean? Kendrick Lamar. Like, listen. Then you got Dom Kennedy. Man, there's so many to name. Problem. He calls himself Jason Martin now. He go by his name now. He don't even call himself Problem no more. And I don't blame him because when you look up problem, it's hard. It might be, behind he a raw artist. You know about the game. He been doing this thing, but that's a throwback. You know what I mean? But the game lets you know, like, because game always make good music though. Always. He hardly ever slack off. West Side Boogie. You want to go to the Bay Area, you can have my man Simba. So I just been listening to these boys. Mozzie's more uh Northern California. And a lot of Mozzie got it, but this is Cali, really. Not even this LA, it's Cali. They been spitting. Which makes me bring up the 101, what this is about, and that's my man Ray Vaughn. Ray, first name, last name Vaughn. Listen, this boy ain't nothing but the truth. I'm talking about, one, he's young. I don't know his age exact. I would guess under 30. Between 25 and 30. Because I've been heard him for the first time maybe 4 years ago. And he was like 22 back then. So I want to say between 25 and 30. But I don't look at that. That's for young ones. But he carried a torch of what us OGs like from that shit in the 90s and 2000s. He's just a spitter. Like, ain't no mumble rap. This boy just straight heavy artillery, bars, and got a mean delivery. The kid is talented. You can see he hungry, right? He just dropped an album. The Good, the Bad, and the Dollar Menu. I'm not gonna lie. The man done made so many singles that are bangers that I just appreciate that he put together something. To me, he really wanted. To me, I felt like he wanted to get out, like what he been through, and and how his mental health. I see that's very a heavy topic in a lot of the songs on this album and concepts and where he go with his bars. But the talent undeniable, man. You know what I mean? Like, to me, Danner can't do no wrong. I ain't gonna say I don't hate the album. I don't love it either. It was some bangers, of course. There's some bangers, but I done heard so many singles that I wish you kind of made them part of this album. But this is a year or 2 years ahead of this, on top of other projects he done made. So I don't want to knock the project because it's straight, you know, and it's the culture because it's hip hop. He lets you know about LA life because LA's, we all know, for those that don't know, LA has got his own street life that ain't nothing to play with the gang life, and them niggas don't play out there. It's territorial, you know what I mean? So he let you know, like, this is his city. But I love just the level of execution of lyricism from this kid, man. He can really, really fucking rap. And to solidify the talent, right? Because I don't know if y'all remember 3 years ago, this when I first heard of Ray. He went viral for a freestyle he did off the LA Leakers podcast or YouTube show. You can look up LA Leakers, but it's not LA Leakers no more. It's Just Incredible's freestyles now. The other half of that left, DJ Sour Milk. So it's just Incredible now. It's still the same radio station and it's still a platform, because really it didn't. I think they still the same platform. They just adjusted. It's just Incredible, but he still got dudes coming on there, right? So Ray Vaughn came 3 days ago, 4 days ago, from whenever I'm filming this episode. Man, this kid is like, seriously, bro. Like, if I hear niggas keep talking about, because you seen in the comments, oh, hip hop is back. Yo, my G, like, all y'all that do that, man, y'all lazy, for real. There's all type of hip hop on. Battle rap is bigger than it's a whole stratosphere. That's already one level of hip hop, because all them boys can spit. You put a battle rap on a track with beats, some are better than others as far as putting together projects. But when you want to just get one verse, then all them niggas can rap. Like, high level MCing with the punchlines and all that. For real. Right? But then you got a gang of MCs. They just not on the radio or they're not getting hundreds of millions of views per video, but I guarantee they got enough following, right? They making money and they make enough, they got enough followers they can keep making music. That's why you see OG still rapping. They got fans still. What you want them to do? Stop? It's a new day now. They don't gotta please you. They got 100, 200,000 people that's damn near gonna guarantee give at least a listen to everything they put out. Now it's up to them to hold the standard, especially when you're a dude that'll make some classics, so we expect the level because you already considered a legend, right? So if you know you can't uphold that no more, or don't desire to, you should bow down. Then the young boys had a right to tell you to step aside. But if you still holding your own, man, hip hop, it don't have no age limit. It does, but like anything in life, you get what you put in. Yeah, you might have put in time years ago, but your game might have depleted because you done left it alone too long now. Because you done got to a certain age and life done got to life, and you done had kids. You know what I mean? You've been raising your kids. You've been dealing with a wife and a relationship. You know what I mean? You just ain't moving like you did when you was in your 20s, just starving with hip hop. So it's all about where your heart is at from then to now. Some of these boys I see damn near get better from Jadakiss flow is timeless, man. I don't know what's up with this kid, boy. That nigga sound like he did 20 something years ago and still sound good, man. That's wild. Most consistent flow all the time. But I came to here to tell you about Ray Vaughn. The good, the bad, the dollar menu. Solid. I like when I don't do album reviews because I really don't want to play music and deal with because you gotta deal with, you know, copyright and all that because I don't know, other dudes do it and I need to learn how to maybe. But overall, it's solid. I'm not trying to knock it. I give it, honestly, to be honest, a 7 out of 10. Just because I love the kid though. Like I'm a fan because I done been listening and that boy I love hearing new spitting of to the tradition that I grew up on. And get tired of hearing dudes tell me about niggas, you know what I mean, that where rap is at now. No, y'all niggas still trying to listen to the radio. I don't even, there's no radio play, none whatsoever all my life. Like, why? Everywhere I go, I got my phone. Even when I take it to the car, I hook it up to the Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? Phone got my Spotify, my Samsung music, it's got all this stuff that I already got playlists for. I don't need no radio. But I do gotta put an effort to find new shit. But if you play with your internet enough, you'll run across it. You follow one artist, you'll see a feature that's gonna be somebody you don't know. Give yourself some time and learn who that dude is, because you heard him do something right then. But we don't do that. It's a lot of laziness, But I'm not trying to point no fingers. I just want to educate y'all, man. Listen, give this boy Ray a shot because he nice and he hold down TDE. I love TDE because TDE track record is nice, man. They gave us K Dots, they gave us Ab Soul, Schoolboy, and J Rock. I hated they never dropped an album together. They used to call themselves Black Hippie. They should have. Them boys work well together. They came up together. You know what I mean? K Dot was kind of the quarterback, but J Rock was the running back because he was the first member of that. You know what I mean? And that's why J Rock and K Dot got a relationship because of the early days of TDE. But West Coast, man. You feel me? I love that them boys. It's like they don't give a fuck what's going on the East Coast. They gonna rap over there. They carrying the ghost of Pac. I don't believe in ghosts, but the legend Pac left behind, that man left an impression on a lot of young niggas' minds about what hip hop is. Cause I'm telling you, dumb niggas rapping. We gotta bring it back to the East. You got we could take it to other cities. Trust me, I could go one. Matter of fact, I might have to drop another episode. My home state about to come right behind this one, right? Tennessee, Step Brothers. That's all I'm gonna say. Like hip hop alive and well. You just being lazy. Give it a shot. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna love hip hop for life. It's your boy Eazy. I'm out.